Morning everybody, had a lie-in this morning and I've come to the Blakemere car boot. It's the first one of the season, 6:25 and I've joined the queue. You can pay £5 to get early entry to this one, so that's what I'm going to do. But I think at this rate, I think I've got here a bit late actually, because there's a big queue. Might not be worth paying the £5 early entry by the time we get in. Anyway, we'll have a look at what we can pick up. I'm considering getting a GoPro so I can start filming at some of these car boots, because there's no way I'm shoving an iPhone in people's faces. And the problem for me as well is, around my area, a lot of these car boots, they don't allow filming. They don't like it. So I don't want to be upsetting people. But I just wanted to have a quick chat while I'm in the queue and let you know about a particular issue we've had recently. So we sold a Suzuki hoodie. The guy bought it, it was delivered, send everything tracked, and he messaged and said, this is fake. So Michelle messaged him back and said, we don't sell fakes, it's not fake, there's nothing wrong with it. If you're not happy with it, you can return it using eBay's returns procedure. Then he sent some weird messages saying, I want my money back. Couldn't really understand a lot of the things he was saying. And we said, look, repeated it again and said, look, if you're not happy, send it back. Couldn't be bothered to get involved in arguments with him. Then he goes and opens up an item not received case. And eBay gave us 3 options: message the buyer, refund the buyer, or update tracking information. Well, the tracking information is already on eBay's system, and it shows, if they look at it, that the item has been delivered. Now he's reported that he messaged us and said it's fake. Now if you've not received it, how do you even consider it to be fake? So that's a bit of an ongoing one, so we'll see what happens with that. And then we keep getting messages from eBay saying you need to resolve the buyer's request by a certain date. Well, we've sent 2 messages, giving them the tracking number again, which is already on their system, the date and the time that it was delivered, and basically said, if you look at his feedback, he seems to have an issue with every single item that he buys. He leaves bad feedback, he receives bad feedback. Now this is a classic case of, I wouldn't be surprised if eBay don't side with him. I mean, we'll be really bloody annoyed if they do. We've got tracking information, we've got POD, so yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. I'm sure other people have had similar issues. Let's get into this car boot once we actually get moving, and then we'll have a look at what we managed to get. Catch you in a bit. Right, remember the Kenwood stereo that we picked up from Facebook last week for free? That had been sat in someone's shed for over 20 years, just collecting dust and spiders and mice and God knows what else. I was hoping that I could just plug it in, press play on everything, and everything was going to work. And that's exactly what happened. So, excuse the mess in here, but the remote control fully works. God, the CD player. Where's play? Oh, that's not play. Yeah, a bit of Top Gun. Cassette deck. Bit of Bee Gees. Tuner. Look at that, year 1991. And the record deck. Barbara Dickinson. Don't judge me, it's the only LP I had. Lovely. All I need to do now is clean it. Take that off before we get a copyright issue. Clean it, get all the cobwebs off it, get it listed individually. Haven't decided on a price yet, but yeah, happy days, all working. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Anyone who's new around here, my name's Lee and I help my wife run her eBay shop. Now, we buy from Car Boots. Why does Jake always start bloody barking? Jake! As I was saying, we mainly buy from car boot sales, charity shops sometimes, buy a lot off Vinted, quite a bit off Facebook, and occasionally from online wholesalers, all to make a profit, hopefully, on eBay. Now, anyone who's been watching my videos, you'll see that I've done unboxings of clothing bundles that we purchased from Vintage Wholesale Supply. I'm still outstanding one bundle. It's the denim shirts, Levi's, Lee and Wrangler ones. That should have been delivered the end of April. Still not arrived. No, the end of March, sorry. I've just had a text message to say it's coming tomorrow, so that should be the next video. Great turnout today at Blakemere Car Boot. It's the first one of the season. They hold them on the last Sunday of every month, weather permitting, and it's really well run, really well organised. Usually do quite well at this car boot as well. So let's have a look at what we've managed to pick up today. What a complete idiot I am. So got back from the car boot, did the pickup video, show you everything that we got, and in the background the washing machine was on. Now, while I was recording, didn't even notice it. When I've come to edit the video, all you can hear is the washing machine on its spin cycle. So yeah, I've had to do it all again. Now, some of the things are listed, bagged up and put away, so I'm just going to show you the screenshot from the eBay listing, and the rest of it we'll go through now. God, I can't believe I've done that. Just to let you know, we spent £107.50 at today's car boot, 21 items. So let's do it all again. The first pickup of the day is this bag full of wooden trains and train track. I think there are some Brio items in there, but I think it's a mixture as well. There's a lot of track, there's bridges. It's going to need a bit of a dust. But yeah, that was £5. The last time we had some wooden train track, I think we had a bit more than this, but we got about 70 quid for it. So that should be all right off a £5. So these next pickups that you're going to see are all from the same lady. She had some Clark sandals and some other bits and pieces. The majority of them are brand new. Worked out at £6 a pair. So we've got these ones, which are Clark's Unadorned Calm. They're a size 6. They were £6. Thinking around about the £20–25 mark for them, but maybe more. She also had these ones, which are Clark's April Cove, size 7. Again, brand new in the box. Now I'm going to up my pricing on these because I was thinking 20 to 25, but we've just sold a pair, which you'll see later on, for a 40 quid. So yeah, quite happy with my £6 investment on these shoes. Also from the same lady, she had these Polar snow boots, which are a size 7. Excellent condition. Probably only been worn once. Like I say, £6 each. But they'll be going away in the winter box. And maybe again 25, possibly pushing 30 quid. It wouldn't be a car boot without a Harry Potter book bundle, just to add to some others that I've got. These were, I paid £4.50 for these. The hardbacks were £1 each. Paperbacks were 50p. So yeah, put them to a bundle. Like I say, we got 30 odd quid for the last bundle that we sold. Always going to pick these up. Picked up this Sona coffee set for £4. It's made in England. I'm not really sure on the value of it. Well, yeah, it appears to be in good condition. Nice vintage piece. Price wise, I'm not too sure about that. Maybe 25-30 quid. Needs a good clean up, but yeah, 4 quid. Quite happy with that. Next one was this Bush MP3 player, CMP 412DS. Not sure on the value. It was 3 quid, maybe 20. I have to do some research on it. Very good condition though. Yeah, nice pink colour. Well, it was in very good condition, so we'll see what happens with that one. Next one is a set of Logitech LS21 speakers in good condition. Paid 5 quid for them, maybe paid up a little bit. Yeah, 20, 25 possibly. These next 3 pairs of shoes were all off the same lady. We've got a pair of Clark's sandals, another pair of Clark's sandals, and some Echo trainers. I think they're all a size 6, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I think there's 6s. They were 3 quid each. For the purpose of the video, £20 a pair. Picked up this Fireside companion set. It's brass. It was only 3 quid. It's seen better days. It needs a good clean. Very blackened where it's been used. Wooden handle. Fireside companion set. But it's the same knob on the top. Ooh, yeah, maybe 20 quid for that. Sold quite a few of these in the past. They always do okay. This was a very nice pickup, and they were actually hidden in a bag. The lady had set a stall up. She had a bag full of trainers and old shoes on the floor. I had a bit of a route through them. Seen these Doc Martens, chunky sole. What are they called? Jaden, size 8. Very good condition. A little bit of scuffing. There's a bit of crack in there, but yeah, they were 10 quid. I think that's a bargain, because we're going to list them for £80 plus, and hopefully they'll go well. A couple of bits of clothing. Picked up this Abercrombie and Fitch coat. Not sure if it's men's or women's. I'm going to say it's women's. There's no size. Oh, there's size large. It could be men's. But it's a very heavy, thick coat. That was 5 quid. And that'll go away in the winter box. Next one is this ladies' jacket. When I first saw it hanging up, I thought it was more vintage than it actually is. It's a Marks and Spencer one. It was only 2 quid. Might put it away for the winter months. It's quite a lightweight one, but yeah, that should do all right. Maybe on Vinted better than eBay. Maybe 20 quid, 25. Picked up this Samsung monitor. I'm not sure whether you could actually, I presume you could connect a Fire Stick to it. It's got HDMI on the back, but obviously nowhere to put an aerial, so it is a monitor. But it was 8 quid, and sadly enough, the thing that sold it to me, it's got its box, because trying to find boxes for tellies can be a bit of a pain. So that was everything we managed to get from Blakemere Car Boot, but this was an added little bonus. £10 off Facebook. Picked it up from Crew after the car boot. TV, DVD player, fully working with the remote. Minimum 50 quid for that. So that was nice. Right, so there's 4 more items that I can't show you in person because they're already bagged, photographed and put away. So we've got these perfect press-up plates. Cost 3 quid. Got them listed for £25.99. The other ones have got some interest that we picked up last week. These are in better condition than them ones. Then we've got these Clark's sandals. These were off the same woman that was selling all the Clark shoes for £6 each. Got them listed for £34.99. Obviously they cost £6. She also had these Hunter ankle wellies. These are Royal Horticultural ones, and these have sold recently for £50. So we've put them on for £49.99. And then this one, these Clark's Nally lace, like a trainer type Clark shoe. These were £6 and they've sold for £43.48. So that's everything from the car boot. So that's it for the car boot pickups. Not too bad today. Quite happy with what we managed to get. Had a good chat with a subscriber. So hello Kevin, if you're watching. Nice to meet you, mate. I think we put the world to rights in that 20 minutes we were talking. Right, let's have a look at this week's sales. It's been a roller coaster. We've had a couple of £200 days, and we've also had a non-selling day, which wasn't great. Up to Thursday, brilliant eBay. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, dead. But we've got 20 sales to show you. Let's get into it now. We press it. 3 more Vinted pickups. Live run openings, whatever you want to call them. And these should be a pair of Clark's, brand new, for £5.95. If we can get in them. £5.95 for them. What are we thinking? 35? Maybe. Maybe a size 9. 9.5. Think of them, Jake? Very good. This should be a pair of Adidas trainers. New again. For £5.95 in the box. Adidas Advantage Premium, size 5. Yeah, they're nice. You like them? Brand new. Not sure on value. 40? 30. When I say 30, you say 40. I just said 40, you said 30. That's how we roll, isn't it? And, I wonder what this could be. Oh, it's open. Pair of Timberlands, brand new. And they were £11.20. Bargain. And they're a size 11.5. Finally, a pair that will fit me. I just don't like them. They're alright, like, but 30, 40, 50 quid. Which one? 40. 4 fingers instead of 2 from the boss. Lovely. Right, let's have a look at these sales for this week. Now, I normally do my sales roundup sitting comfortably in front of the computer with all the information to hand. But Michelle said, get out, because I need to catch up on maths. And I thought, bloody hell, she's going to start helping with the accountancy side of things. Turns out it's married at first sight. So I've been relegated to the summer house. Got all the facts and figures written down. We're going to fly through them. Couple of sales on Vinted, and the quickest sale we've ever made on Vinted. This sold in minutes, like 2-3 minutes of listing it. Put it onto eBay, cross-listed it straight over to Vinted, and it's sold. And this is the Lightning McQueen plush pillow. Picked it up for 50p, and it sold for 30 quid. £29.50 profit. Absolutely buzzing with that. And the other one is these Vans Ultra Cush, not Crush, like I described them as. They were £10.53 on Vinted, and we've resold them on Vinted for 36, so £25.47. Been a bit quiet on Vinted, but we haven't got loads listed on there anyway. Right, on to eBay. Now, I've got 20 to go through, and I'm going to rattle through them, but
I try and show you everything that we sell on eBay, even the ones where we only make a couple of quid. And the way I see it is, it's all profit. Doesn't really matter, does it? You're still making profit. As long as you're making profit, all right, sometimes you're going to lose out on stuff, but if you can make profit on everything that you buy, brilliant. You know, if someone comes up to you and says, give me £2 and I'll give you £9.60, £10 back, are you going to say no? Well, that's exactly the way I see it. So, first sale is a vintage wholesale supply Santa Cruz hoodie. It's a size medium, sold for £17.99, £8.45 profit, so they've started to go. Next one, another vintage wholesale supply. This is a child's leather vest. I think we've only got about 4 or 5 left now. £17.68 for that, £7.61 profit. The TP link that you'll have seen. The good thing is about these videos as well, is you'll be seeing things that I'm picking up from Car Boots, and then you can see what they actually sell for. So the TP link that we paid £2 for, that sold for £17.98, got a bit more than we thought, and that was £9.96 profit. See again, hand over £2, get £9.96 back. Happy days. We sold a Baja hoodie for £13.48, made £7.20 on that one. Actually sold a Panasonic telephone. It's not come back yet, so I think it's okay. That sold for £18.73. Cost £1. £10 2p profit. Then we sold the Little Miss book set from last week, I think it was. That sold for £23.98, £10 2p profit. Another Santa Cruz hoodie, so they're ticking along nicely. Got £19.99 for that, £7.34 profit. One of the TVs from the other week, a 22-inch with a DVD player. We got £36.99 for that, £19.7 profit. The Church's shoe trees, which we got off Vinted for £9.94, got £31.48 for them, £13.61 profit. Another Baja hoodie's gone, £12.43 for that, £6.30 profit. Grundig Concert Boy, I made a bit of a cock up on this one. It cost £5, got £19.99 for it, but it cost £6.80 to post because we sent it via Royal Mail and it went over 2 kilograms. So, bit of a... only made £3.69 on that. Then we sold the Xbox 360 that was in the £2 bag from the other week. Got £16.48 for that, so £4.66 profit. The Shark double brush heads, got £11.98 for them, £5.19 profit. These Vans old school lightning bolt design trainers, £35.50 for them. They were £13.69 off Vinted, so £12.80 profit, I think that is. Vintage wholesale supply leather vest, a utility jacket, got £16.21 for that, £9.52 profit. The 24-inch JVC TV that we got off Facebook last week sold for £61.99, £42.51 profit on that. Now the guy lived local and he came and collected it. He paid for postage though. He said there wasn't a collection in person option, but there was. I just don't think he did it properly. So we refunded him the £6.99 postage anyway, but £42.51 profit, brilliant. Grafters Cadet shoes, which were from Vagrant's Car Boot last week or the week before, £23.49 for them, £8.82 profit. They're coming back because they're too big. So once they come back, we'll refund and we'll resell. The Thrustmaster flight stick, got £34.99 for that, £17.60 profit. Sony radio alarm clock, told you these sell all the time, got £17.98 for that, £7.87 profit. And then we sold the last one to show you, Sea Salt Mary Jane shoes, got £33.39 for them, £22.18 profit. They were from Runcorn Car Boot ages and ages ago. I thought with the name Sea Salt they were going to go quicker, but they've hung around for a bit. So that's our sales for the week. Next job on the agenda is to do an unboxing of the shirts, the Levi, Wrangler and Lee shirts. We're going to do that next, and that'll be the next video that comes out. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Really appreciate it. Anything you want to say, comment down below. I always answer the comments. If you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe, that'd be amazing. Take care and enjoy the sun. See you next week.